Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Well, last time, we explored the Emerald Grove, and welcomed Will to the team, and, you've gotta say, the guy does seem to be a bit of a badass. Does he need armor? No, he could just cast mage armor around himself. Does he need a weapon? Absolutely not. He could just summon his own weapon. A weapon that turns out to be significantly stronger than anyone else has got access to right now. Oh, and just for fun, yes, he's got a cantrip that could do 13 damage. Okay, so warlocks might just be badasses. Got it. And today, right, having explored, yes, the tiefling side of the hollow last episode, we need to turn our attention down towards the grove over here. And by the looks of it, yes, tensions are flaring up a bit, so let's mosey down there and see if we can maybe, just maybe, calm things down a spot.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Ragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Okay, so the druids can turn into bears, and as a result, the tieflings have decided they don't want trouble anymore. Gotcha. And yes, my understanding was this was a druid grove at first. They were previously happy to take in newcomers, like the tieflings, but yeah, now the goblins have shown up, tensions are rising. The druids want to shut the grove entirely, and the tieflings have to choose whether to leave and get slaughtered by the goblins, or stay and be trapped forever. So yeah, sounds like we need to smooth things over a tiny bit. Especially if maybe, just maybe, the druids have arrested one of the tieflings. That's not gonna help the situation.
Carl Magrin, give her a chance. You, step back. Go join the other tieflings.
Ah, right. The fact I'm a tiefling might have helped me in the hollow, because, you know, I could speak to the other tieflings and relate to them, etc, etc. But here, the druids are actively going to, yes, maybe like and trust me less as a result of that. So, okay. Everything's fine, and that might be a bit too excessive, but you know what? I'm just going to let them know that I'm the one who sorted out the goblins.
Keep back. Force my hand, and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giorna.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Right, that's their leader. And somewhere in here, yeah, there was Nettie, Halson's apprentice, who might still know something on the topic of medicine. So okay, mosey inside and... what precisely is that? There's... oh! A Magicka here. Wooden statue of Sylvanus, the Oak Father, god of nature and its impartial fairness. Those near the idol seem to better understand the natural world, so... oh! If I just walk inside that circle, am I going to get, like, proficiency in nature temporarily? You know, turn to being a yes, they might just stab me for, like, intruding and doing sacrilege, but it's hard to say. And also, it is worth 350 gold. Okay, stealing it is not plan A, but keep it in mind as an option. You know what? Let's start over here with Volo, procurer of associate stories and curios, because are you, sir, by any chance, a bard?
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
I want that man's hat. I will kill him if I could get the hat, but... okay, go ahead, my friend.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
So, okay, I can, yes, give him a pretty good answer. And as a bard, you know what, that is true. Are you not more interested in the giant tentacle ship that crashed nearby, though? Oh. right, I'm making up a dumb story about, yes, an illithid invasion where the goblins will be controlled, etc., etc.
Ye gods! Can it be? How terribly compelling. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Solid gold, actually, with flipping golden eyeballs. Oh, that's actually an option. That's amazing.
A gold dragon! How marvellous. Thank heaven you were here to specify, or I might have recorded a bold-faced lie. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
I don't think they did at the time, but I did hear the word absolute since from What's-Her-Face, the goblin in the prison. So, yes indeed, they were singing it.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god MacLeod in favour of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
So, okay. By any chance, yes, has the gods responded? Because in this universe, I think the gods, actually exist. This isn't a matter of belief or faith. The gods are actual, real, manifest things.
Oh, I'd imagine him quite displeased. Since their change in allegiance, these goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to door roll.
Okay, though, yes. Just out of interest, why the interest in the dragon earlier?
My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
I kind of love his pronunciation of dragon. That is beautiful, so... I still got... Yes, speak with animals. Hello there, random bear.
Just a moment. This man is recording my story. I am far from home.
As the colourful man starts scribbling, the bear sneaks a quick look at the page. His brow furrows. Incomprehensible squiggles surround a crude sketch. A bear disemboweling a clutch of tieflings.
I do enjoy Speak with Animals. Speak with Animals is excellent. So, right, we've also got... Hang on. There's a path leading out in this direction. Okay. I'm a tiny bit concerned as we mosey in this direction, because as we approach the water, there's singing in the background. And I'm concerned about the possibility of sirens or something on the rocks.
Singing? It's beautiful.
Okay, my character friends have noticed it too. Investigate the beach. Definitely concerned about some variant of the mythological sirens, whose beautiful singing lured people to their doom. So, okay. Down to the water. Have a bit of a look-see at the... Oh!
Such a pretty song.
Okay. Someone else has been drawn down here as well. Hello there, Mirkon.
Shh. Listen.
Oh, he's been bewitched or charmed or something. That purple glow. Are you sure you should be out in the water, by the way?
Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful.
Okay. I'm going to listen in too, and I'm probably going to regret that.
A sweet melody plays above the waves, beckoning you, drowning out all logical thought.
Oh, I was 100% right. But, oh, performance. I can outperform the siren song. That is perfect for me. Especially given got my advantage built in. I'll take some guidance, thank you. Beautiful.
The suffocating yearning suddenly fades as the spell breaks. You are free.
Okay. Keep singing. That's the way to potentially, yes, break his concentration too. So, okay. I have finally found a location where me being good at singing songs is actually cocking useful for some reason. And there we go. We are cocking, killing these skill checks.
Ouch, my ears! Wait, why am I wet?
And okay, we've got some sort of We've got a small problem, by the way. Well, okay, we've got two small problems, which is one, there appear to be sirens nearby, and two, they appear to be slightly naked. So we're gonna have to crack out the hedgehogs. That, or alternatively, there we go. I've turned off the nudity option. And as a result, I'm pretty sure the harpies, yes, gonna put a bra on or something. And yes, officially they are harpies, despite the fact they're singing to lure people into the water, so... Right, this game's just sort of conflated harpies and sirens, as it turns out. And okay, the trick is, she's singing, which has lured my team into the water. However, if she's incapacitated or loses concentration, she can't sing anymore. It's like a spell you've got to concentrate on. Right, we need to end this song in a hurry, because right now, yes, most of my team is a little bit on the lured into the water side. So, as a result, okay, I've got level 2 spell slots. I don't have any level 2 spells. However, you can upcast in this game to make spells more powerful, so my chromatic orb can do, up to 24 damage. But if I cast it, as a thunder orb at level 2, that adds another 1 to 8, so 65%. Come on, Arya, you can do this, and... It was going to miss, but screw it. I've decided to activate Tides of Chaos, and as a result... Gosh darn it, we hit you, but you were able to keep singing anyway. Not ideal. Right, let's give some inspiration to Will. He might be needing it, as it turns out. And that's unfortunately all I could do without going into the water, which I definitely don't want to do. So, right, now the harpies get to do their thing, and... Right, for the time being, they're just flying it down. But, oh dear. They're attacking Astarion, and they just did a lot of cocking damage, actually. But... Oh, flippin' yeah! They just missed Lae'zel, and she just absolutely annihilated one of them with her counter move, thanks to the superiority dice. So, if they go for Lae'zel, they're in trouble. Though you are doing a lot of damage and then trying to retreat, meaning opportunity attack. So, okay, we've taken some damage, but they've taken some damage too. Right. Step the next. I think we need to, blast the hell out of you if we can. And again, okay, hang on. You are also a level 3 harpy. But surely the right thing to do is, then again, if I can hit them with my, Shadow Blade, I should do. That's really, really bloody good. But if we can kill you, we should do that. Give it a go, Will. You've got like a bardic inspiration on you right now, so, just try it, if you'd be so kind. Run forward, get into, okay, like, high ground, and... Gosh darn it, Will, we did not need you to be missing, actually. Because now, unfortunately, Lae'zel is still being lured. She hasn't broken out of the lure just yet, so she can't do anything this turn. And then Astarion is also being lured, and then... Yes, you missed a lured Astarion. Good. There's also a child here who could potentially be in a spot of trouble. I really need to kill this main harpy so I get the rest of my team back. Okay, same thing again. Level 2 upcast chromatic orb thunder for maximized damage. And that is you flipping dead. Good. So the song is now over. And I can also use a healing word with a bonus action on myself to, get my health back to where it should be, so I'm not at risk of dying quite so easily. That is positive. So, right, the harpy who was singing is done. But there could be more harpies that begin singing soon. And speaking of which, right, it's now harpy time. And there we go. you're now trying to do the luring song. And maybe only one of them can do it at a time, but... Oh, bloody hell, that counter! That counter gets the job done. I am so glad I took that. That is amazing. You are flying over to me as well. Claws for 10 more damage, but... Yeah, when you try and fly away, I try and do a counter. Didn't do much, and... Will is currently lured. Okay, so everybody currently... Everyone's cocking a lured again. This is not ideal. Though... Oh! Okay, the kid's also, I think, trying to make a run for it right now. Don't go past that guy. You might like opportunity attack you. Do I have anyone on my team actually capable of doing anything right now, by the way? Just Arya. Oh, this is not going well. Because, yes, we've got... Wait, what? Oh, hang on. No, I think my entire team is lured. I literally can't do anything right now. Because the entire team is just stuck doing nothing. Arya's down on the ground. You've managed to save, so right. You're the one who's currently singing, but you've also got 31 hit points, which is a lot, actually. And the chance of hitting this thing is not great either. Give it a go. Gosh darn it, Will. This is not the time to be missing. Right. You drink a potion. You're still probably going to die. This is, yeah. This could be our first loss right here. Just because I feel like we've been unlucky when it comes to the whole... You just got missed there. Well done. Yeah, we've been very unlucky when it comes to the lure, I think. The child is capable of running for it. Brilliant. But my entire team has just done nothing. They've just been lured over and over again forever. So, yeah, I literally can't do anything right now. My team is just being torn to shreds. And, yep, there go the rest of them. I think, unfortunately, we're done here. There's not much Will's going to be able to do by himself with only 10 hit points. Though, good attempt countering there, Will. Just to try and break the concentration if you can. Right, that just ended the song, which would have been great to do before the entire team was, like, dead. And now you don't have any actions to, like, get everyone else up, so... I mean, it was a spirited attempt. Well done, Will. And there he goes. The harpies swing in and attack Will. Okay, so... We've run into, yes, a really bloody nasty fight there. Though I think we did get a bit unlucky with the old alluring song. Okay, hang on. I've got a plan. Right, Astarion and Will, I want you guys to go into sneaky mode and then make your way over to, yeah, these cliffs over here. Because maybe, just maybe, you can, yeah, take a good high ground position and just rain down fire on these losers from above. So right now, yeah, they can't see the harpies. They're like, you know, rendering themselves invisible using music or something. So you guys just stay up there for a minute. Team 2, you go down to the beach, because, yeah, we can use our Bard's performance checks in order to make sure we can very easily begin the encounter and break the kid out of, yeah, his traps. So, okay, the fight begins again, but this time Arya has been immediately lured, which is a shame, but I've got multiple people up on the high ground, so they just tossed... No, Will, don't run down from the high ground! Okay, turns out, yes, this plan may not have been that clever, all things considered, because my people up on the high ground have just been immediately lured, and now the harpies are flying over to them and tearing them to shreds. And in a one-on-one fight, yes, there's nothing I can do. In fact, my entire team has once again been lured. And you are running up the mountains, which is causing you to run into opportunity attacks, so my team is, like, mostly dead before I get a single move. In fact, I've not had one actual turn yet, so... Okay. I think possibly I might need to come back later once I've got better defense against whatever precisely these guys are doing. The problem might be that, yes, Lured has a wisdom save. My team doesn't really do wisdom. Like, the best wisdom we've got is +1 on me and also Astarion. Like, wisdom saving, not really our thing. Okay, plan C, and this one I think could work pretty well. All we do is nip back to camp nice and quick, which you can do at any time you want to. And here we go. This is, yes, the more traditional campsite by the looks of it. The one we'll be visiting most of the time when we're not, like, in a dungeon or whatnot. Because if we need someone to deal with, yes, wisdom saves and whatnot, welcome back, Shadowheart. I've missed you. So, she can join, leaving Will at camp just for the minute. Lazo could stay, despite her not brilliant wisdom, because, yes, her counter did brilliant work tearing them apart. But Gale, I think you've got decent wisdom too. You know what? I'm misremembering. His wisdom's actually only 10. In that case, yeah, I'm going to go back to Astarion with a wisdom of 13, but yeah, the real firepower here is coming from Shadowheart. This is the moment we need to start thinking about combat really tactically. Because what Shadowheart has got inside her spellbook is silence. Create a soundproof sphere, so everything inside it is silenced. Now surely, a spell that is literally singing has got to be impacted by silence. On top of that, she can use a bless to make our saving throws stronger, including wisdom saving throws. Protection from good and evil, though, that one I'm a bit unsure about, because, yeah, if I put this on a friend, they can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed. But does lured count as any of them? You know what, we're gonna have that set anyway. So, new team assembled, back to the worlds. And now, yes, we reappear precisely where we just were, just with the new team, so there's no reason not to just nip back to camp and change your team round whenever it might be convenient. The only issue being, lots of these spells I just set, they all need concentration, meaning I can only do one at a time. So I feel like, yeah, we start off by tossing silence at that first harpy. Once that's done, yeah, if that gets broken, we probably follow up with blessing the entire party apart from Shadowheart, because she doesn't need it, she's got good wisdom. Oh, and you know what else I can do? I could pre-cast Bardic Inspiration on, yeah, Lae'zel and Astarion up on the high ground over there, to make them more resistant to the very initial round, so, okay. Now we're starting to, yeah, be smart about this. So okay, this time, everybody just saved against the luring song. Much cocking better. And we've got more toys we can break out yet. Do not forget, Astarion has got, yes, Hunter's Mark. So, mark a creature as my quarry, then do a bonus damage when you hit it with anything, which is apparently 100% chance to hit. Beautiful. And follow that up with, yes, my sneak attack, which hilariously has got advantage from a fella of monsters, so these are monsters, bonus roll from weapon enchantment, but the enemy is a bit too far away, so also disadvantage. It's got advantage and disadvantage, so I'm like rolling, I don't know, 14 dice and only getting to pick from the top 7 or something. Anyway, activate that. Critical cocking hit as well. So okay, you're still singing, but I don't think you're going to be singing for too much longer. The problem being the rest of my team is, yeah, very much on the low ground. But being clustered together is kinda good, because it means we can drop a bigger life cleric heals relatively easily. So, okay. How good is chance to hit with my cantrips? Like a 65%. That's only 60. We do better than 60. Probably not, to be honest, because, yeah, this is, well, yeah, you've got Hunter's Mark, but that only affects Astarion, I think. Yeah, honestly, the best thing I could do is my cantrips, because then I'm using my charisma for accuracy modification, I think. So, yeah, just toss one firebolt at you, and down you go. The song is now over until they start singing again. So, okay, this'll cocky do. Get up on the high ground, and, yeah, what else do you need to do? You could put one more, yeah, charm on someone. Honestly, yeah, just to put the inspiration on Shadowheart. I want nobody falling to this lure, alright? We learnt our lesson last time. Speaking of which, here comes the first one now. So you fly in and go for Lae'zel, which is a terrible idea because look at that. 60 damage in the counter. Okay, kinda love her new subclass. That's hilarious. And speaking of which... Oh yeah, let's break out more new attacks. So, the fainting attack. 5 to 19 damage and also comes with advantage. So, 88% chance to hit. Right there. Oh yeah, 40 damage, basically almost dead. I fucking love it. And you know what? I've decided we're going to immediately attack you again, because I feel like it. Only 65%, but yeah, if we could just land this then. Another one bites the dust. Now this is a world apart from my first 2 attempts, so... okay. That's what it's all about. Analyze your enemy, bring the right tools to deal with them. I'm feeling really quite proud of myself, by the way. And yeah, once again, just get up on the high ground here. If we can get these guys down on the low ground, and then we can just shoot down on them for easy advantage, all the better. 2 harpies remaining, though. At this point, we're outnumbering them. And we've not even used silence yet. So, right. You fly down to the low ground. Go for Shadowheart. Miss immediately. And also get poked up the arse. Beautiful. Yeah, they seem to turn to, like, flee over in that direction. You're going to do precisely... No, you're going for Lae'zel. Though tragedy, you actually hit her on this occasion. Dear flipping dear. Still, don't relax just yet. Keep breaking out the good stuff here. Guiding Bolt is a good, really good spell, actually. 65% against you. That'll do as a starting point. And... gosh darn it. Well, you can't win them all. You know what? I wouldn't object to you putting, yeah, Shield of Faith onto Lae'zel. And that's going to get her AC up to, like, 20, which is delightfully silly. Next up, the child, who presumably will just make a run for it, because no one's singing right now. So, out of the water you go. Back to town, please. Lovely. So, okay. Now I get, oh, so many cocking turns in a row, actually. Right, my bow is once again doing very well against these guys, so 91% with advantage. Beautiful. And not a terrible damage roll either. Now, yeah. Can you, like... get round to... No, you're kind of trapped at the minute, aren't you? Which is a shame, because you could use a bonus action to do a follow-up attack if you could, like, get past your own teammates. However, I am allowed to just reapply the Hunter's Mark, given my initial target died. So that's pretty good. Yeah, let's put that over to you. So, right, over to Arya here. What's the best thing to do to you right now? The most powerful thing I've got is, yeah, Upcast at level 2 Chromatic Orb. So give it a go and... oh, I'm sorry. Is that going to miss? I've decided it's not going to miss it. Wait, what just happened? Wait, what? What just... oh, magic just occurred and... Shadowheart's now big. We've grown Shadowheart. We've shrunk Astarion. We've also, I'm pretty sure, shrunk me. And also Lae'zel, so... what does that mean, just out of interest? Right. Disadvantage on strength checks and saving throws. It's not that bad, but if they start singing, that could be an issue. Meanwhile, the harpy has been embiggened. Luckily, so is Shadowheart, so... right. Saving a throw advantage. Bare minimum, yeah, Shadowheart should now be 100% safe from ever being seduced by the song. I'm so glad I'm a wild magic sorcerer. This is wonderful. What I can do, though, is, yeah, step forward and go for a flourish, which might be able to finish you off right now, so... gosh darn it, you saved against it. Okay, Lae'zel, it's now up to you to take out the mysterious Mega Harpy before, like, bad things occur. So, you do have fainting attack, which is... that's all the actions. I feel like for safety, we ought to go for... hang on. Fainting attack with, yeah, advantage. Just to make absolute double sure you go down. So, right, that's the big one done. Lae'zel's now tiny. We've just created a tiny Lae'zel, gigantic Shadowheart, and I find that deeply delightful. But yeah, you're probably about to try and, like, fly away. And if you do, you'll now be hit by opportunity, which I am A-okay with. So, right. I thought that's precisely what you were going to do. 3 damage, so you get lucky there. You're going to somewhere and trying to do the song. But that is... Shadowheart's been lured. Well, that's just bloody weird. You're the one person who definitely should never have been lured. That's a wild outside chance. Especially given everyone else hasn't been. You're the one person who was supposed to not do this, Shadowheart. Luckily, I got, yes, the high ground and the right bow and everything. So, I'm afraid, madam, you're gonna be in trouble. Though you were able to keep singing, dear flipping dear. Right, keep on keeping on. Aria is also available. And you're standing in water, aren't you? Okay, can I just freeze, like, the entire ocean by the shore or something? That'd be hilarious if so. So, right, ray of frost. Concentration has been broken. This area doesn't appear to have frozen, though. Possibly, yes, water that's too deep but cannot be frozen like that. So, okay, this is the harpies' last move, potentially. And you made the terrible decision to try and attack Lae'zel. Oh, I love Lae'zel's counter. That was a good choice.
Are they gone?
Don't worry, Mirkon. They're done. And honestly, I think this entire team just did a brilliant job.
Who are you?
Yes, indeed. I am Aria, slayer of monsters, teller of tales, and saviour of you. The pleasure is mine, Mirkon.
Wow. I'm Mirkon. Oh no. I had to get the gold from the nest. Mole will be so mad. I got to go. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
Okay, I know where Mole is. We met her previously and... do enjoy tiny Aria next to a very large Shadowheart, though. There we go, all back to normal. I apologise for my somewhat unpredictable magic. Now, he did just say, get gold from the nest. Tragedy, though. Right. The other harpies had nothing. This one has 11 gold and a bone. Not spectacular, but yeah, just mosey up in the world in case maybe there's something up here. Okay, nothing up there. But there is a wooden chest around the back of this island. 50 gold. Now that will cocking do. Also, team, I feel like we have 100% most definitely earned a short rest there. 100%. So, okay, that was a fun diversion that completely distracted me from, you know, the thing I was supposed to be doing today. We may not be done yet because... Okay, there's someone up here who appears to be serenading squirrels, so... Wait, hang on. Are you a, blue tiefling who's a bard, but, like, has a better instrument than me and better clothing than I do? Okay, well, I'll just feel hopelessly inadequate. Right, one of us is going to have to go home and change class.
When you call the last light, does that fit? No, that's awful.
Ah, she's struggling to write a song. I'm going to speak to the squirrels first. I like speaking to squirrels.
It hurts! It hurts!
Please, make it stop.
Oh dear, that's so sad. It turns out the squirrels absolutely hate the singing.
Can't you hear it? Her singing. It's awful.
Terrible.
Okay, now I feel less bad about, yes, the fact I don't have proper bard gear, or a proper instrument outside of my hand drum. The fact that the squirrels themselves are saying she is terrible at singing. And, you know what? I'm just going to improvise some tiefling songs for you.
Yes, that's it. Finally. A song to set our heads straight after that display. We should leave before the effect wears off. Away! Away!
I'm so glad I could speak to animals. That's just the best thing ever. Right, hello there, terrible, terrible bards.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smiles and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
Okay. So yeah, her singing is like a tiny bit flat. I also love how Shadowheart and Azo look horrified, and Astarion just looks slightly embarrassed by the entire situation. Oh, better and better, I could just step in and help her write the song better.
Words of mine will turn to ash when you cool the last light down.
And okay, she just got, like, lesser flat, I think. And now everyone's smiling!
Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Wait, that's it!
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
Thank you. I was having trouble finding the words.
Okay, well that was bloody lovely. If you need someone to, like, bang a drum sort of nearby while you're singing it, let me know, because that's all I know how to do. Also, she's got bigger horns than me too. I feel deeply inadequate right now. So, okay. By the sounds of it, yeah, you've, like, lost an old friend in some capacity.
Lihala. My teacher. And friend. Sorry. Damn it.
Okay, don't worry. No need to say anything, just let her take her time.
This is embarrassing. Gods. I haven't finished a song since Lihala died. I haven't played at all, if I'm honest. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm sure your teacher would be proud to see you now.
She'd yell at me for that meter and make me play it over and over again. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Finish the Weeping Dawn. For her. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
Are you a companion, by the way? Because you're kind of exuding companion energy right now. We've kind of already got a blue tiefling bard, so we really do not have space for you in the camp.
Thanks. Lihala made me love music. The sound, the feel, the thrill. But when she died, it was gone. Until now, I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch in my fingers to perfect a song. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to her. Thank you. I needed this.
Alright, so there we go. You've now finished the song, that's lovely. And okay, I just stepped over here because, yeah, I just saw a chest over here. And I was curious whether, yes, I was like, you know, above the beach where we just were. I can't help but notice a large nest-like structure. So, right, I think there is a nest over here. It's just I didn't realise it was all the way up in this direction. So, hang on. Step one, just, yeah, crack open this here chest, Astaria. This one's on you. And, oh my. This is actually kind of a big deal for me. When you inspire an ally with bardic inspiration, you can restore their health at the same time. I mean, not much, but that's not bad, you know. Every little helps, damn it. Okay, I've got a special bard hat now, which is tragically invisible because, yes, I'm officially wearing camp gear, so need to find some proper armor so you can actually see my hat. I do not like this armor, though. Yeah, the best one I've got is Astarian's armor, but even then, I don't love it. Yeah, we need to hide the hat for now, but seriously, I need some proper armor I actually like the look of, so I can have my hat visible at all times. Right, everybody back to the beach, because yeah, that overlook where I tried to hide Will and Astarian on the second miserable attempt, that is kind of nearby to... Oh, hang on. You will have to maybe walk on, yeah, that surface over there. That might be the right option. So, okay. Okay. I think I see the way to go. Can I jump to... here? Okay. Not right now, but yeah, just hang on. Jumping. That's a function of, yeah, strength. So, Lae'zel, you should be able to jump further than everybody. Especially if we put the, yes, triple jump height thing on you. So, okay, if we do that, you can get over there. Definitely, though. Oh. You can make it all the way to here, which is... well, that's just bloody silly, but fine. Then up to here, then harpy nest. Right, grab everything. We can check what it is later. For the time being, we need to get the cock off the nest before, like, you know, any more bad stuff happens. Can we just get back over to here, please? And, okay, you can get down to here. We're running out of time, by the way, and... okay, it turns out we could have just, like, gone down to the ocean and, like, done it that way. There was a much easier path. Right, party comes back together. Just to merge you back into the group here. Now, what did you just get out of the nest, Lae'zel? Couple of bones, a supply pack. That can just be sent straight to camp. Then we've got gems. I'll hand those over to, yes, Arya. One ring that provides colour spray. A level 1 illusion spell. You know what? That could go straight over to Arya as well. Spot on. So yeah, that lets me blind creatures. Not bad at all. Beyond that, yeah. One badly damaged journal. And okay, we followed Musharib's instructions so far. Something feels odd. No creatures along the way, only alien noises. Sleep evaders, the mark on my boots has hardened into a permanent feature. Hopefully we find... not sure. Lost more hair this morning. Knew there were side effects to coming back, but I didn't expect it to be so... Once again, a missing passage. I hear him laughing. The lamentations of the Amuans, droning like a chorus. What's the purpose of this hellhole? He speaks through the walls, the ceiling, and the floor. Is he the tomb? Is he... Okay, then just a bearded devil's face, so... Okay, someone went a bit bananas. Possibly connected to the Siren's song, I'm not sure. And another note as well. Miriam, I'm sorry it's been so long since I've written. A lot has happened. First, good news. Maggie Two Fingers won't be bothering you anymore. Paid her back in full. I'm sorry, she should never have got your name in the first place. Now for the bad news, my love. I'm not coming home. Not for a while. The money came from a mercenary group, probably best I don't give their name, and I've agreed to a couple of jobs in Icewind Dale in return. They paid me up front because, gods it's so strange to write it, because they needed a warlock. They needed me. I took the deal the Cambion offered. Not going to say I had no choice because that would be a lie, but I don't regret it. I'm a new man, I feel stronger for the first time in my life. Aside from being awoken in the middle of the night by the smell of sulfur, he likes to drop by and see how everything's going, I've got no complaints. If you don't reply to this letter, I understand, and if you don't want me to come back at all, I understand that too. I love you, Miriam, and I want you to be happy, even if it's not with me. Edmund. Because yeah, warlocks get their power by doing basically a deal with the devil, in some capacity. So, right. Whether we'll ever, pick up on either of those notes, I don't know. Still, good to know, I suppose. And finally, yes, we now need to nip back into town quickly. Because yes, we just rescued that kid. And he said go say hi to Moll, who might now be, yes, significantly more pro-me.
Mirkon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. Anyway, you want to talk? Talk.
I mean, I was kind of hoping for maybe, an enchanted necklace of a +7 charisma or something, but never mind.
I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
Oh. My reward isn't, money. It's the fact they trust me enough to tell me about a job. They want to steal that thing I saw earlier. Presumably because, yes, the tieflings don't like the druids right now.
The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. And we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune.
Okay, you know what? There is actually a bit of sense here, which is... if we want to stop the ritual, stealing the thing that, is essential for making the ritual happen, it's not a bad idea, Okay. I'm not going to commit to one way or the other. Just gonna say, I'll see what I can do.
Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark. But they're vicious. Anything else?
Alright, so that's a new objective that we may or may not want to pick up later. Still, I would say after a very enjoyable diversion down to the beach, how about we call it a punt there? But next time... Right, seriously, I mean it on this occasion, we're going to deal with the druids. Or bare minimum, figure out a plan, because I suspect just walking up and taking this idol, not a good idea. They're probably going to be very annoyed about that. There's got to be a better solution than that. Plus, I can't help but notice there is, yes, a lovely little pig we could speak to round here, and possibly... yes, a beach with another secret beach beyond it. So, right, there might be some more exploring to do, so... okay, this game is wonderful, isn't it? This is just a lovely, lovely time. So, okay, we're going to kick off the druid business properly next episode, ladies and gentlemen. So, hopefully, you've joined me for that. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been the wonderful Baldur's Gate 3. Thank you very much, and goodbye. So, okay, I've been outwitted by a butterfly and beaten up by a fish.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
I didn't steal anything! I'm sorry, I touched the shoes while I was shoe shopping! Okay, I feel like I may have just, walked in on something. What about this person? Can we talk to this person?